From the Oklahoman newsroom, this is a Varsity update. I'm Jenny Carlson here with high school sports writer Jacob Unruh. Jacob, playoffs roll along. Week 3. We've got a couple championship games, but not till next week. Mostly semifinals and quarterfinals this week in the smaller classifications. 5A, 4A, and 3A at that semifinal round. And there's not a bad team or a bad matchup out there, really. And maybe prime among them is that Carl Albert continues to win. I mean, these guys haven't lost in years, and that's not hyperbole. That's the truth.
Yeah, they have not lost since, I think, mid-season 2016. They've won 2 straight titles. Mike Corley undefeated as a head coach. They have Dadrian Taylor, who's back healthy at running back, running as well as he did last season when he had a breakout junior season. Healthy from that knee injury now, looks good. I think he had 4 touchdowns last week against Claremore, and but this is a huge matchup. You got battle of undefeated teams with Claremore or Collinsville and Carl Albert here, both undefeated, both really good defenses. I think Carl Albert's offense is a little better than Collinsville's, and that could ultimately be the difference. You
also have an undefeated Ardmore team in the other semifinal. 3 undefeateds left in Class 5A. Unbelievable there. Some really powerful squads. You look at the 4A matchups and another undefeated matchup involving Tuttle and Poteau, both at 12-0. Tuttle had a big quarter that led them to victory last week, but the matchups just keep getting tougher there.
Yeah, this is a matchup you have circled for a while. 1-2 matchup. A lot of people view this as the championship matchup possibility. It just happens to be in the semifinals, and you get Tuttle with Carson Berryhill, who's playing really well. Tristan Truelove at running back playing well. A really big, physical, fast defense against another big, physical, fast defense from Poteau. There's been a lot of debate on social media on which team is better with this, and so we finally get to find out on Friday.
And by the way, not a bad matchup in the other semifinal when you talk about programs that have been good over the last decade, 2 decades. Clinton and Bethany are going at it.
Yeah, Bethany comes in and beats Wagner last week on the road. We know what Wagner's history is, the state's longest winning streak in 11-man history, and a bunch of titles there. And Sam Brandt goes there and accounts for 6 touchdowns. He's our player of the week, playing really well right now. I think he had a similar performance the week before. And you're going against Clinton, Gage Gaunt and guys like that come in and they upset a Broken Bow team that was really talented and some coaches felt was better than Clinton, and they came in there and played lights out defensively.
Unbelievable stuff. All right, 3A is the other bigger classification with semifinal matchups. No undefeated teams, but 3 teams at 11-1, including Heritage Hall, who goes against Lincoln Christian, another 11-1 team.
That's a huge matchup. They usually scrimmage each other in the preseason. They know each other well. Big offenses, good defenses. To me, this one's really kind of a toss-up. It's a really good 3A matchup to where Heritage Hall has run the ball so well this year with Connor Carey, but Lincoln Christian has scored 40 to 50 points almost every game, and Heritage Hall hasn't faced an offense like that yet.
And don't look now, but on the other side of that bracket is Kingfisher. Heritage Hall and Kingfisher met for a state basketball championship last year. They could potentially meet for a football championship, Jacob.
Yeah, you get Jet Sternberger and Trey Green against Heritage Hall again.
Trey Alexander, I don't think is coming out there for Heritage Hall's football team.
I don't think so. He's a little preoccupied right now. But, you've got Trey Green, Jet Sternberger out there for Kingfisher. They're both playing incredibly well right now. Jet has had a really great season at quarterback, but Kingfisher's got its hands full with Sulphur. You got Trey Kaiser, who's rushed for more than 2,000 yards at running back, and has been a really good offensive threat this year.
Okay, all those games on Friday, but be sure to check times, locations, and days as some of these playoff games get tossed around to neutral sites and different things. Don't want you heading somewhere where the game is not, so be sure to check out our website and the Oklahoman for all those details. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.